he did such horrible things to save her and make a better world, and now he thinks Padme is with Obi-Wan, and he snaps through the dark side. Those savior intentions clashed with his rage and caused the vile action of his Force choke, a mistake that he would go on to regret for the rest of his life after she meets a tragic end that mentally destroys him, leaving him with nothing but an empire he suffered and lost everything for. All as fate would have it, engulfed in the darkness of fate that he couldn't change despite his best efforts. Gosh, what a masterpiece, despite the many dumb cucks in the fanbase. This is why Star Wars was a top dog franchise. And no, the solid Clone Wars TV show didn't make the prequels better, and no, the prequels aren't just good now, because now you see what George Lucas's vision was. His vision was always shown in the movies themselves, as I've shown in this video. That's why I bit the copyright bullet and showed as much raw clips as I did, to show you that it's all there. The way he conveyed it was not the problem. The problem was you being too much of a high-thinking dumbfuck drone who wasn't paying enough attention. Shut the fuck up and get the hell out of here with your copy and pasted take you got from shitty critics like IGN. You haven't left the video yet. I don't like you, and anyone with a brain shouldn't like you either. Die. You cucks just hate it when fiction tells too much of the truth. Try watching the movie again with your elementary thinking cap on. I did the thinking for you enough as is in this video. Maybe you could bump up your level of thinking from F to D tier by high thinking to me instead of these deceptive cucks that contradict themselves and make no sense. Comic accuracy bad when DC does it, but not when Marvel does it. Honestly, all of you who roasted this relationship get no bitches, or doesn't know crap about women, or just have low comprehension skills. Anyone who had a girlfriend that still said this crap probably got a mid one who's like a 5 or 6, who can't afford to behave like the 7.5s or higher. Like, I'm not just exclusively trying to meme, or be funny, or insulting about this. It's genuinely my logical conclusion I got to based upon every realistic relationship behavior moment I explained thus far. I guess it makes sense given the bitchless over whiny man children who are a decent amount of the Star Wars fanbase who over roast movies that weren't objectively bad and then bully a child. These cucks are why George Lucas sold it to a company and its filthy higher-ups that made actual bad Star Wars movies that can't be defended objectively at all unless you watch them as a dumb popcorn flick.
Good job.
You socially oblivious bitches who deserve to be stuffed in lockers could never understand the realistic art that he made that aged like fine wine in terms of showing how the world works, despite it being a story that happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I haven't even covered every layer of the movies with this video, such as the politics or Yoda's subtle character arc, along with the deep music that expresses the emotion of the scenes that I once again bit the copyright bullet to include in this video. But whatever, you cucks were too busy high-thinking to cuck-ass YouTubers with their various dog crap subjective criticisms. I won't bloat this video delving into any further than I already have. Anakin's moments of dislikability can't even be taken as objective cons. It's a fall from grace story that explains how he becomes Darth Vader. He's not going to be a pure Luke Skywalker who was raised in a normal, traditional family dynamic that's hilariously becoming a rarity in the modern days of this declining world. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this deep, roasty video of mine. I hope you guys know that I'm only roasting the dumb cuck critics and their bandwagoners and not the people who actually watched it with an open, independent mind. I hope you re-watch the movie and get even more out of it. You type of people aren't a minority. Hell, even a few of the people who claim they dislike the prequels don't really mean it. That's why the Star Wars business was popping off for around a decade after Episode 3 before Disney did its Last Jedi thing. Check out other great defenses where I tear dumb takes apart like my Snyder Batman defense and my more rusty Episode 1 Child Anakin defense. I have a Patreon in the description if you want to support me to compensate for the copyright I had to include in this video to get the message home. But yeah, thanks for watching. Click the box on the right to get the full defense that leads up to this hilarious rant.